Death Row, baby.
I got that shit up on me, cause I got that shit up off me. Double dripped in water like I took a dip in Laughlin. They say the real die young, well how I skipped the coffin. I'm known for flipping shit, but I ain't related to a dolphin. I'm touching numbers on that scale, dog. I'm touching numbers on that scale, dog. I swear I'm pussy if them numbers on that scale wrong. I'm touching numbers on that scale, dog.
We gonna bring it back. We gonna bring it back. We gonna bring it back. The Skinny.
I got you.
It's a way for me to show my appreciation in the box. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's from the gang, from me. Keeping the brand alive. Continue to stay authentic to what y'all doing. Vegas need y'all. Shit, I need y'all. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I appreciate it. Coming through, coming up. When I was young, we ain't had no platforms. We ain't had nobody helping us. We had to figure this shit out. So, for y'all to be doing this, for not only just me, but the younger generation, helping them. So, like I said, it's just a token of my appreciation. You know, y'all always supporting me, so, you know, this is just my way of giving back. You know what I'm saying? So,
solid.
I wanna know what it is, quickest trying to
He ain't what he say he is, dog, man, I swear to God I don't believe him. On his head like a hairstylist, man, I swear to God I'm a weaver. He the type to wanna take his own life when he can't get his bitch back. I know you got a mouth full of cavities for that sucker shit you dealing with. He be capping with the stick, he ain't acting with the blick. To his girl, he the shit, on his block, he a bitch. He'll never be a big dog, that man there a runner. Singing along saying push a P, the only time that man a gunner. He gon' sneak dish you to a bitch, you know how these hating niggas get down. Oh baby, don't fuck with him, say what bitch nigga get down. Telling his homeboy war stories to his baby mama at the crib. Stop lying, if you was a baby, wouldn't make a mess on your business. Niggas ain't never slip for nothing, got they bitch thinking they the biggest thugs. Niggas ain't never touched nothing unless they was in the streets giving hugs. That's some keyboard bangers, we don't fuck with they type. Had nigga never push nothing unless it was pedals on a bike. He ain't what he say he is, dog, man, I swear to God I don't believe him. On his head like a hairstylist, man, I swear to God I'm a weaver. He the type to wanna take his own life when he can't get his bitch back. I know you got a mouth full of cavities for that sucker shit you dealing with. He be capping with the stick, he ain't acting with the blick. To his girl, he the shit, on his block, he a bitch. He'll never be a big dog, that man there a runner. Singing along saying push a P, the only time that man a gunner.
What it do, man? That shit was live last night, brother.
Yeah, man. Shit, I'm gonna start off talking about that. I don't know if Season got up in here yet, or if he gonna tap in. I ain't hit him and let him know nothing. So 2 C's, OG Double, listening party, media. He invited a lot of media. His partners came out. DoWrong, which is, DJ DoWrong, but he also, indulge in media shit because he's a part of Code 7 Army. So he invited DJ DoWrong. Shit, you the only DJ. DJ DoWrong was the only DJ invited. Shout out to that.
I didn't even realize that, but thank you, sir.
So we went to the OG Double listening party. Before I touch on it, DoWrong, how you feel about the project?
I thought, I like that it wasn't just one way. I like that the ladies will find something, the gangsters will find something, the motherfuckers that like bars will find something. So there's a little of something for everybody. You know what I mean? And that's what I really liked about the project. 15 songs that you're gonna like. The first time around, I'm kind of glad you was a little late because they had to replay that shit again. So I got to hear the shit again. And we've heard probably about 5 of the tracks already. We played it on Bump It or Dump It. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we've had the privilege of sharing that, some of the project, not knowing that, that was the project, but sharing some of the project within the last few months. So make a long story short, I was very impressed with the pairings that he did. Like, I like the Perrier and him Perrier doing the hook on there. You know, you a lot of times you expect to hear Perrier do a verse as well, but to hear him just on the hook and still kill the song the way that he does, it was a dope ass experience. So I'm looking forward to Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast time, for OG Double to come out, brother.
Facts. Ray Son, I agree, man. OG Double will lock down the streets. For me, this project was everything I complained about with C's last project. So I've been the same throughout. C's last project wasn't a favorite for me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it was cool. Solo the Streets. I don't want to fuck that up. So it was cool. But I was like, damn, you know, like, although I've been listening to C's for a while, the first full project that I listened to was Community Service. So I feel like Community Service gave you everything. He gave you something that was like club or radio ready, you know what I'm saying? Something that the DJs can play. He gave you something for the streets. He gave you the songs for the ladies. You know, he gave you heartache. Like, he gave you he touched on life. Like, it was a part of it was life. And I say this a lot. I think a lot of artists don't take advantage of just speaking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, our life is not one way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a gangster, but you gotta come home to a woman every night. So you still gotta be in love. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then you still gotta deal. It's so much shit that can go on in anybody's life. It goes every way.
Right.
This project,
that's what I liked about it. He touched a lot of different shit that was on there. You know what I mean? And when you have a complete project, you know, you have some people, you know, that maybe didn't want this song or that song on there. But when you look at the bigger picture, and when I say the bigger picture of the audiences, like, you can tap in, you know, oh, that sounds like it was an RNC's type track. Well, those fans of that particular project, they want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? They want to hear that. So when they get a couple of songs on, you know what I mean? When they get a couple of songs in the lane that the fans want to hear, and he gives it to them brilliantly, it's dope.
Dope. You got to. Like, I told him, like, that was my thing with Solo Streets. I feel like it was so much. It was just so street, and I'm like, damn, you losing. Not losing, but you do. Sometimes you do. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of
like,
alienate. You alienate.
Yeah, you will lose certain fans because I might have found you. Like, my all-time favorite C song is "See Me Win." Like, that's my all-time favorite 2C song. Always have been. I've been on that shit for like the last 5 years. Like, that's my all-time favorite 2C song. I expect to hear that when I hear C's. I want to hear that type of shit when I hear C's. I feel like this project gave you every aspect. Whenever you started to like C's, like, I speak about Pac a lot. I speak about T.I. T.I. is another one of my favorites. Like, when I listen to my favorite artist, it's a reason why you became my favorite artist. And I'm looking for this track.
You've got to be able to touch all avenues in the rap game. You know what I mean?
Because everybody run across somebody differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first DJ DoWrong, me hearing DJ DoWrong, your name. You know what I'm saying? My first time hearing that. When we go to the next project, I'm looking for something similar on there. Now, I'm not looking for the whole project to sound like the first song that I heard, but I'm looking for something similar.
You're looking for some vibes.
That's where I found DJ DoWrong at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I came across that. So I'm like that with any artist. However I come across it, like, I said a lot about Tay Bands. Like, when I first came across Tay Bands, he was doing the song. The song was cool. We did a reaction to it. Then I remember going live and he played me Time Gonna Tell. And I was like, hey, this is your lane.
Right.
Like, these songs for the women, like, this is it. Stay in this bag. Like, this is what hip hop is missing. Because you know, the Ja Rules was gone, the Nellies is gone. Like, we missing that. stay in that bag, and he been in that bag. You know what I'm saying? He been in that bag, and I know Tay
But that
Bands
that shoe fits him well though. That shoe fits
exactly.
him well. You know what I mean? He got to wear them motherfuckers, and he wearing them motherfuckers well.
He
You
doing his
know?
thing, and you know, I know he gonna do different shit. I know he gonna venture off and do different shit, but he knows his market, and he's gonna always come back to his market. So
But
that's
you
my
better
thing.
believe that. But you better believe on the next project, even if he switches some shit up, he's not gonna alienate those fans. You know what
No,
I mean?
no,
That
no,
like
no. He
that
gonna
type
make
of
sure, hey man, look, I'm still
right.
gonna give y'all something. I'm still gonna give y'all something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with certain artists. Like however I came across you, whatever made you one of my favorites, I look forward to that. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes
Yeah.
to artists like Cyreek, like I heard you on a Tay Bands hook. So although I don't mind rapping Reek, I want to hear
The singing Reek.
the singing Reek.
Right.
I came across Perrier from Lou Aviani. So although I don't mind listening to Bad Kids, I want to hear this.
Because that's what caught your attention.
That's what caught my attention.
Right.
So with this project, like I said in the studio, there was no skips in studio. Now we've been doing this for a while, DoWrong. We know you can leave out that studio, you put it in your car, and shit sounds different. So
Right.
right now, as of right now, there's no skips. I didn't hear one skip on C's new project.
I didn't
For
either.
me.
For me either. And I like the variety of what he was giving you. He got some shit for the youngsters, the hard heads. If they really listen, he's giving them some game. And that's what I like about C's. And
Intro.
that's what I like about anybody like myself. I'm a little older than
Metro,
most,
what up?
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so for me, it's important. Like I'm at a point in my life where whatever I can do to help somebody that's up and coming, I'm gonna do everything in my power to do so. And it's the same thing with you. We wouldn't do shows like this if you didn't feel the same way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nah, most
So
definitely. And that, like I say, that's how I look towards any artist. Like this, not particularly to C's, it's not particularly to bands or Reek. Like any artist, that's how I am with me as when I find an artist. That's how I am.
when they
So
can't put you in a box, it makes you a complete artist. And that's what you have to strive for. You have to strive for not being put in the box, even though, Tay Bands it does a lot of shit for the ladies. I've heard him spit some hard shit too. You know what I mean? I've heard him do that shit. And that's just one artist again. I'm not trying to single out anybody, but it's just an example. You know what I mean? And that's what's important as artists. And I'm gonna look in the camera right now. As an artist, you have to make sure that you stand out, that you give music that's going to stand out, not in a bad way, in a good way. And when you give music that stands out, when you make complete music, whether it's for the ladies, for the gangsters, the thugs, the hustlers, whatever it may be, the squares, like motherfuckers that got 9 to 5 want to hear that gangster shit too. You know what I mean? So when you're able to address like the fan shit that they like and you do it well, you've got a future in this business. You just got to have the back end of your shit right. You know what I mean?
facts. So for the most part, man, to wrap it up, great project. I don't know nobody who was in the building that was disappointed with the music. Everybody loved the music. Big shout out to Quick. Big shout out to Quick, who was a major
made
producer
some
on this
bangers.
project. He did his
Made
shit.
bangers. Yep.
It felt like a real album to me, and by that
Yeah.
I want to say like our era of coming up. Like so, it's a dope ass intro, right? Like the intro is dope. Intro has
Yep.
a dope message behind it. Like his intro, not style or none of that, but his intro based on topics remind me of older T.I. Like I tell niggas all the time, like, yeah, T.I. rapped about trapping, but he always said like, don't go get a pack, don't do this, don't do this. Like I did it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing else there, you know what I'm saying? Figure something else out. And that's what his intro was. His intro was really me as an OG. Let me let y'all know y'all OGs not real OGs. If they putting a
Straight
gun
up.
in your hand, if they trying to make you crash out, if they want you to kill somebody, if they doing that, that is not an OG. I
Nah.
respect that on the first track. And then it goes into a full project, and then towards the end, it like mellows out, like it calms you down and it eases you out to when it turn off. Like watching a good movie. When it turn
Yeah.
off, like, I'm okay with this. I'm fine with this ending.
There's
I'm
structure to the project though, because you're gonna get your highs and lows as far as emotions are concerned. You know what I mean? It's definitely, a good roller coaster. When motherfuckers get to the amusement park and they want to ride their favorite roller coaster, this is your favorite roller coaster.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
It's perfect ending. So yeah, with that being said, man, shout out to C, shout out to OG Double. Big shout out to first listening party I've been to where I felt appreciated for being there.
I felt super appreciated. The shirts we got were all custom made to have our names on the front, and it wasn't no cheap shit. Like they invested from the box that they gave us, the magnet box that they gave us. They invested and made us media people feel good. Like I know I ain't never felt that. I've gone to a lot of record release or album listening sessions. You know what I mean? I've gone to a lot of them, but this one really made me feel inclusive. You know what I mean? And when you're able to do that, and I like C's music. I'll tell you if I don't like something, but I like C's music. And that's why we're in the position where we're at. We'll tell you. We don't have a problem telling you if we like something or don't like something.
No.
You know what I mean? But
I've been open with any artist that hit me, that I talk to for the most part. Any artist that hit me, I've always been open with them, like with what I think, how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm even open enough to say, hey man, my opinion don't matter. Like I think we've both been open like that with whatever artist. So yeah. The appreciation was there, like you said. We got the box, we got the T-shirt, an autograph,
a little bit of some bread in there. That was
that
wasn't expected. That shit was hard.
Gave us some good gas money. Like if you drove us out of town, it's worth it. Like I appreciate y'all for using y'all gas to come here. It's crazy because I've been having talks with people that have been wanting me to be on their shows, and like, Skinny, what would it take? I'm like, man, at least give me gas money. At least can I at least get the gas money? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Straight up.
The commute ain't what it used to be. If it was just $1.50, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't give a fuck. But yeah, gas is crazy right now. So yeah, salute to all that, man. Salute to the whole team for Forever 100. I think Lou made probably the best post to put it into words of what Forever 100 is. Like, the whole team fuck with each other. They all put their money in. They all back seas. They all work on promo, putting money in for ads. They all work on all that. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people misconstrue paying for ads for paying for streams.
Right.
Two different things.
Way different.
Two different.
You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself instead of going to the club buying that $700 bottle of fucking Ciroc that you could get for $70, $80. Invest that shit in yourself. Advertise your shit. You know what I mean? Get people to know about you. So those ads are very, very important. Very important to further your career and get you outside of your city.
Facts. So, with that being said, man, we've been talking for a minute. This is Bump It or Dump It. Make sure you send your music and your money to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash out $ DJ DoWrong. Make sure you do that, man. We came on late. I had a long day, bro. Just let y'all know, I did have to bury my auntie today, so I was moving around. So send your music and your money to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash out $ DJ DoWrong, and we will get the show started. I just got a text that say somebody did something. Hey, you talking to the wrong one, brother. DoWrong will let you know ASAP.
Sure will.
What
You'll
we
hear
got
all
going?
kinds of sounds going off. So, Cash App, like he said, is $DJ DoWrong. It's 10 to spin. If you want the homie hookup, it's 3 for $25. If you want your video played, one video is $20. We ain't
Somebody
trying to
saying they
tax
sent
you.
the cash app.
Okay, let me go into the
We
Cash
go
App.
check the cash app right now, brother. We checking the cash app right now.
Yeah, it still shows my big balance in there, which is not
Big.
which is not what we looking for. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
so yeah, if you're watching this, send the cash app. You double check, make sure you send the cash app to the right person because you probably did send it and it probably went to the wrong person. Please check that
Damn,
out.
young Jock. He did a young Jock, huh?
Yeah, please check that out because boy, believe me, people do not send back cash app. I don't care if
Hell
it's
no.
$2. Motherfuckers will keep your little $2. They will keep your
Come
$2
up. Look, I came up $2.
for
Shit.
real. Um,
Hey, but I
but
got
yeah,
something for you though. I got
let's
something
go.
for you. I can play something in the meantime, in between time. Get in the comments. I like this artist. I'm actually gonna give Skinny props when I came over for the first interview with Jovi. When we came over and sat at the house and did our interview, y'all was playing this artist, and I said, "Who is that?" I don't know if you remember, but I was like, "Who is that? That motherfucker hard." So we'll see if that refreshes your memory when you hear this artist go. Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's get
Let's
this
go.
bitch started. Let's go.
She got me going up.
Run it up, Kill.
Yeah. Going up. It's fall. Yeah. And now she got me going up. Popping perks, I keep rolling up. She in her feelings, she keep going up. Yeah. Going up. Like how I keep rolling up. Keep pouring up. Like how I keep rolling up. I'm pouring more for I'm pouring up. I just wrote a 3.5 my word. Chop on me, I wish he would. Niggas think I'm rich, I'm in the hood. Bitch, I'm in the hood, but I got a low phone on me. Baby, do you notice me? She said she wanna go for me. I know what you gotta show me. She see these diamonds choking me. Remember I was down, they tried to text us. No cap. Now they see I'm up, they wanna fuck with us. Now you can't fuck with me, I bubbled up. No, you cannot see my double cup. It's fine. I tell the Dre roll the wood on God. You know the brody, he keep rolling up. Swabby dog. The bitch playing with my mind on God. She got me going up. Popping perks, I keep rolling up. She in her feelings, she keep going up. Yeah, going up. Like how I keep rolling up. Keep pouring up. Like how I keep rolling up. I'm pouring more for I'm pouring up. 40,000 on me, oh now you notice us. Baby, you got me worried, just let me know what's up. I just threw back the perkins, they got me throwing up. Bitch, you petty on God, go get your horn up. 40,000 on me, oh now you notice us. Baby, you got me worried, just let me know what's up. I just threw back the perkins, they got me throwing up. Pouring up, it's that right, pouring up.
Jovan Macklin. Going Up is the name of the song.
Yeah, man. Jovan one of the ones, man. Yeah, we played Tizzle's favorite song. She get mad. She get up on
Yeah,
that thing. I remember.
that
Hey,
was it.
you know what? It's crazy how many times we done heard that beat now.
Yeah, it is. It is. But like I said, that's how I first heard of Jovan Macklin because of y'all. And that's crazy because if people really go back, that's that's why you get the props that you get. And if you don't get the props that you should, I'm always gonna give you your flowers. Like
Yeah,
that
man.
motivation, man. You ignited that. You and Tizzle ignited a lot of fuel in motherfuckers' jetpacks. Trust that.
Facts,
Trust
man.
that.
I always appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Like, shit, we've been rocking over a year now, like solid.
Yep.
So, it's been solid on both ends. Like,
Yes, sir.
that's how I tell people. Like, I know it's different. You know what I'm saying? Me and my DJ we didn't broke bread with each other. We didn't took losses with each other. Shit,
Straight up. Straight up.
we kept rocking. You know what I'm saying? That's key.
Regardless, with a smile on her face. Like I see you tomorrow. That type
Facts.
shit, right?
Facts. So man, shout out to that. Yeah, shout out to Joe Von Macklin. Hey, make sure y'all send y'all music and y'all money, DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Make sure y'all go stream also, man. Young Mills just dropped.
Yes,
City of
sir.
No Sleep. I just
13
finished
tracks. 13 tracks.
13 tracks, man. Who else dropped? Young Mills dropped. I think that was it of that week.
Well, I got hyped because I thought it was just a single. And then as I go, I'm like, oh, it's a whole project. I need that in my life. So I downloaded that motherfucker about an hour ago. Scanned through it a little bit. I'm gonna throw a song on there tonight. I'm gonna put something on.
So Young Mills, I think that's it. I don't really know of nobody else that dropped within the last week. Two C's drops Friday. OG Double, you can go check that out. The shit dropped Friday. Shit, he gonna drop with hella streams already attached because Scale got hella streams and Gunna got hella streams.
Yep.
So he gonna
all
drop.
That shit will factor in.
Yeah.
All of that shit will factor in. Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of people able to see it because he already got hella streams attached to that project. That's why I tell people, like, y'all drop these singles and then y'all don't drop them on a project. It can hurt you. It can fucking hurt you a lot of times. Like, shit, Jacquees dropped his single 4 times. That was on 2 projects.
He said, I'm boosting this shit. Fuck
I'm
that.
boosting it. You know what I'm saying?
Boosting this shit.
Cardi B had Bodak Yellow on 2
going.
projects. No, you
My
good.
bad.
I was just saying, Cardi B had Bodak Yellow on 2 projects. Hey, send your music and your money, man. Y'all here. We know y'all here. Y'all got to talk to us. Let us know how you feel about the track. All that. Without y'all, the show
I'm
don't
getting
work.
MP3s. I'm getting MP3s. I'm not getting cash app. So it's 10 to spin. And it's to DJ or $ DJ DoWrong. If you want to get 3 of your songs played, we'll give you the homie hookup, 3 for $25. But what I was gonna say to you while we're still waiting for the cash app to go through, I've been telling you about this producer of mine that did a lot of songs on the previous DoWrong project. And I told you he rapped too. I told you he raps too. He's out in Houston right now. But he was out here, did beat battles and all kinds of other shit. He's part of the culture many, many years ago. But he ain't been really doing nothing. So I want to be able to kind of introduce you to my partner, my brother, and see what you think. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Yeah. It's fucked up right now, man. Yeah. It's like a nigga can't even get a break around this bitch, man. Shit got me fucked up, bro. Yeah. Hey. Stepping us outside in the wood, this bitch punching like Mike. Roll up in the kitchen, stepping on Tina like he Ike. I know some niggas that kidnap your siblings like Uncle Ice. Moving slow as hell, pouring red inside of Sprite. Make sure it's money, I can't taste it if it's light. Maybe I just want your love only for one night. Cause me and my bitch, we ain't really seeing eye to eye. Tell me why my cousin had to go and take his life. I should've hugged him every time he said he wanted to die. See, I be holding these tears back even though I wanna cry. Got me popping these perks, trying to numb the pain I got deep inside. Got me feeling like hills, I believe that I can fly. I'm feeling like Bell with these gazelles over my eyes. They say this shit will get better, yeah, in due time. Whoever said that shit, they must have lied. Middle fingers up, yeah, fuck the other side. Fuck the city up, leave them bitches traumatized. I'ma run that money up, I got my eyes on the prize. Like I'm in a race and I'm trying to cross the line. Middle fingers up and still fuck the other side. Then it's chasing mags, leave a nigga terrified. I'ma run that money up like brakes, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I knew that one day that I would shine. Heartbroken from all this love that I done gave out. Supposed to be riding with me, but I see that you changed routes. Gave you my trust, but you left me in doubt. Had to open up my eyes, see I can do without. Yeah, and these hard times made me. Got up on my ass and when it got it, can't be lazy. Trying to touch a Billy like I'm Jay-Z. Focus, man, I can't let a nigga or bitch phase me. Before I let you load my move, nigga, I play crazy. Yeah, somebody save me. I've been losing my mind, yeah, lately. Yeah, lately. Yeah. Feel like I had to get some shit off my head, man. Shit crazy out here, dog. Like, for real.
Paperboy beats, and the song is called This Side. What'd you think?
I fuck with. I was gonna ask you, was that Paperboy?
Yep.
That's the only producer I remember saying.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was dope. I fuck with that. I didn't know what to expect. Thank you. I ain't know what to expect.
He could do that sing, like he could do that. Like I felt like he was Roddy Ricch before Roddy Ricch, if that makes any sense. Like his style and shit that he did, he's been on that style for a while. I got all kinds of old songs I could let you hear of what he's done, but nah, he's hella talented. Made the beat, and then obviously did his thing. So yeah, man.
It's not too many producers that can make good music.
Right. Like good songs altogether.
Good songs, yeah. Like the beat to be dope, or the beat to be dope, but they can't figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the few that can, I salute. You know what I'm saying? You only come across the J. Cole's and shit like that every so often.
Right.
So the few that can, I salute. Make sure y'all send y'all music and y'all money to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com, Cash App, $DJ DoWrong. It is only 10 to spend tonight, man. 3 for 25. I also had a hookup to where I told y'all, if you send me a song and a video, we'll play that for $25.
Okay.
So you can get 3 for 25. You can get the one song and video. It sound like money. It sound like money.
Yes, sir.
It sound like money.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. This is the show started.
Okay.
This is when the show starts.
Yeah, buddy. Let me just get the track.
Come on, man. This is when the show starts. So look, if you sent your music in, you might want to start sharing the live right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna tell you right now, your best bet is to start sharing the live right now. If you're on my YouTube, if you're on my Facebook, if you're anywhere, share the live right now. Get the people in here to let us know what's going on. Bump or dump. You have to talk to us, or else this show do not work.
It sure don't.
I'm ready when you're ready.
All right. Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's see what this got.
It's TMP the team, you feel me? Too much pressure, we too litty in the city, you dig? Litty in the city, my city, don't show no pity, huh? Coochie sweet slang and kitty, huh? Do the bag, man, get your life right. You know how it feels to have no one believe in you. Can't trust now, they be leaving you. Y'all been thugging the streets with the heat so long. Yeah, I'm just trying to put my people on. You know how it feels to have no one believe in you. can't trust none, they be leaving you. Y'all been thugging in the streets with the heat so long. I'm just trying to put my people on. Thugging in the streets, I ain't had no home. Man, that nigga the car, I ain't had no phone. My ex-bitch switched for that cabbage. She ain't know gonna be living lavish. She wasn't thinking about no marriage. She was thinking about a horse and carriage. Too much baggage, yeah. She's so average, yeah. My main nigga switch can't be mad no more. My ex was the street can't be sad no more. My city, they don't fuck with me, but I say they'll fuck with me, but they know what's up with me, so they gon' keep ducking me. A fight is fight, I had to fight for my son custody. That's why you gon' die forever thinking you touching me. Gang, gang. Gang, yo, I make music for the streets. My little niggas gon' pop out with heat. Extendos under the seats, it ain't no peace if he deceased. Ain't squabble, won't lose your teeth. My shooter ain't worried about no referee. Run all in your hood and snatch you out just like a refugee. Respectfully, don't death for me unless you got a check for me. They sweat me, hoes gon' bend over backwards and break their neck for me. Respectively, collectively, solo, dolo, or selectively.
Oh, whoa, skip. Really, skip. Let's stop it. Skip, it's my turn. Mike, please. Thank you.
Skip. K Trig.
DoWrong. You hear me ASAP and said
K Trig was Thuggin' in the Streets was the name of the song. I like at first it started off very promising, and then he missed a note, and then it seemed like to just go downhill from there for me.
Yeah. Anytime I see you rush to go try to like fix your DJ equipment, I know that it's poorly mixed.
No, it wasn't badly mixed. It seemed like the bass was a little hard. You know how some people had that bass just hitting just a little too hard. I had to turn that down some. My headphones was rattling.
Yeah, I seen you go to, so I was like, damn, is it bad mix? Trig is one of them artists. It's weird with me because when I first came across Trig, I like his music, and then when he sent me a project, I actually like the project. It's just he has to find his sound, and he has to find what really works. You know what I'm saying? Like where are you going? Like even in that song, like he started rapping, he started like going like real fast. I didn't know what the fuck he said, and then he just like gang, and it was like what I felt like a white person, and you asked me, you know what I'm saying? Like nah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I felt on that particular track. So yeah, Drake is just one of the ones for me. Like I feel like he can do something. I feel like he can be promising. I feel like he can actually make some cool music. I just feel like he has to really get in his bag. But definitely,
it felt like a few of his lines were rushed too. Like he was rushing. Like it wasn't really. I know the offbeat shit, but that was like a rush. That wasn't even an offbeat type style. You know what I mean?
Nah. So yeah, he's just one of them artists. So yeah, for me, that's what it was. I seen you sent it to me ASAP. Like nah, this ain't it. You did the dump. I had already seen the 2 dumps in the thing, so that was the 3 dumps. But yeah, that's kind of where I am when I hear Trig. Like, shit, I remember the first time reacting to him. My boy Spence must have sung the song like for at least 2 months straight.
See, that's good. But that's a gift and a curse, because if you hear something like that that's catchy, now you have to either match or surpass. You know what I mean? So anything that doesn't match or surpass, you're gonna fall short of. You know what I mean? You just always got to know your competition, whether it's, and your competition is worldwide. It's your Drakes and it's your, you know what I mean, Lil Babies and the Babies and all them type of cats. That's your competition. Listen, and you can have your own style, but listen to your competition in a sense to where, like, that's why when you hear those Casio keyboard type beats, it's like you don't hear nobody in the industry doing shit like that. That ain't gonna work for you. So you just got to stay on top of your shit. You got the talent. I think the talent is definitely there, but he might need some other people around him to really help construct that. That engineer might have to do a
Yes.
little bit. That engineer might have to do a little bit more
He
to.
definitely need to find an engineer because like even that track, it wasn't like auto tune will help him a lot, and I'm not a fan of auto tune, but I am a fan of auto tune when used correctly because I was a T-Pain fan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So yeah, Trig is he just for me he's one of them artists. Like I actually will like songs. Like I would like songs on this project, and then it's some shit that it'd be like either poorly mixed or I don't like it. Like it just be both ways with me. But always, man, shout out K Trig, shout out K Trig. Um, keep it going, bro, because I really think that you can have something. I really think you can be something and be somebody. I just think you need that team. You need the team support behind you. Because sometimes when it's just you, it's hard. Um, yeah. So that's it.
Like
That's what I feel about that.
you need people that'll push you. You need people that'll push you. Like if I was, and I'm just like if we was partners like that, and if I was in the studio with you, and that rushed one, we would have to go back and do that one again. You know what I mean? Let's get that.
So a question. So with you saying that, do you blame me? I'll be mad at the engineers.
It really depends on the artist's attitude. Some artists have a "you can't tell me shit, this my shit," and it'll have the engineers kind of like back and be like, "All right, well, you know what you want to hear. You don't want to take what I'm trying to give you. You know what I mean? You do your
So it's like,
thing."
okay,
So
yeah, let me just take your money. Fuck it,
right,
take your money.
right. So if the artist is open and really wants to create and if that person that's engineering, like I'll just speak from my experience, my engineer, is Jeremiah. Jeremiah's worked with 50 Cent, Slipknot.
Jeremiah critiques us.
Yes. He'll constantly be like, nah, like you could hit that better, do that again. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't it. And that's what you need is you need somebody not afraid to do that. So to answer your question, it really depends on the artist because it could go either way. Does that make sense?
Facts. I like getting these type of tracks, like both ways, good and bad tracks. But I like being able to. And hey, if y'all want me to shut up, send me some money.
Straight up.
I like being able to have the conversations because these are conversations that we have in the studio, like, and it's good or bad music, right? Like we listen to shit where the track is dope, and either me or Jovi was like, "Hey man, put that verse there, put that verse there.
Right.
Hey, take that ad lib out. Hey, let's just only use this half of the hook." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we've done that. Good or bad track, like everybody like, man, the track dope, and we like, it could be better.
Yep. And
You know
but
what I'm
what's dope about that is when you have artists that are receptive, and everyone that has been in the studio when we've been in the studio has been receptive to that, whether it's coming from one of us, whether it's coming from Jeremiah, whether it's coming from Chef when Chef was doing what he was doing. So it just gets you the right people around you because it'll make you a better artist. It'll challenge you more. Have that open mind. And I like, especially when you got the talent. If you didn't have the talent, we wouldn't even be continuing to talk about this shit. But you got the talent. We just want you to use it the right way.
But that's why I said good or bad. Like some artists, and I don't think this been a problem for like a Tay Bands or a Perrier or like certain people, but because I worked in the studio with them. But some artists are stubborn to their sound and what they believe is dope, and you can't,
Right.
like you just said, you can't tell them shit.
No.
And then now they like, damn, why can't I book a show? Why is niggas not sharing my video? Why is niggas not sharing my album links? Because you already reached your peak and we are always looking for better.
Right.
Like some artists hit their peak way too early. There's a lot of Vegas artists that have reached their peak, and that's why they never left.
There's a way to recreate it. Like we could use 2C's. Look at how 2C's has put together a good body of work. You know what I mean? He has taken the things and feedback that people have told him. He's gone with what he's felt in his heart that was right. And you know what I mean? He's making it about the youngsters. He told me, I'm not gonna be doing like this might be my last project. It's gonna be singles from here on out. But I'm gonna focus on making sure all the people that's on the label, you know what I mean, is able to have the right guidance to be able to do what they need to do. Learn from my experience. And anybody that steps up to the plate to do something like that is able to recreate themselves. It's all about making yourself relevant. You know what I mean? You could be rapping for however long. You just always have to make yourself relevant to what's going on. You know what I mean? And so if you could make that relevance present, you're gonna have a successful career. And when I say successful, whatever successful is to you is what successful is to you. But you keep grinding, you keep putting in the work, you're gonna get the results that you're looking for.
Always, man. So y'all know what to do, man. Bump it up, make sure you send your music and your money, DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. I'm gonna let y'all know. Start sending your music in. Once we get to an hour, we get up out of here. We started late. So start tagging your people, letting your people know that we here. Okay. It sound like money.
Yes, sir.
I like that noise. I like when y'all set me up with money. You want me to shut up? Send some money, man.
So I'm gonna need you. I mean, this is gonna be a little bit of a hint, but I'm gonna need you to tell them what the homies get.
Oh, 3 for $25, man. For $5 more, you can send your third track. 3 for $25, man. Always a homie hookup. Yeah. And always, let me say this too before we even get into that. Trig, because we already know who now. Always remember, you can always send music to either DJ DoWrong or myself. You do not have
outside
to
of this show. Outside of this show.
You do not have to tell us, hey man. All you have to tell us is, hey, this is for you. We will play it. A lot of y'all send this music, y'all don't put nothing in them titles, and me and DoWrong will forget about them. Like, hey man, we got this song that was sent 3 months ago, and we might play it.
Right.
So let us, like, when you say shit like that, we know, okay, let's listen to it. If you want us to give you feedback, hey man, I want some feedback. It's titles and subjects are there for a reason. Use them. With that being said, DoWrong, whenever you're ready.
Get in the comments. Y'all been very bashful. I'm looking and I'm asking questions a long time ago, bump or dump, and I don't even see none. Get in the comments. Bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Hey, Trick, a whole bunch of gang shit, you feel me? We really doing shit, we really stacking on shit, you feel me? Trying to have it our way and all that, you dig? Suckers gon' hate. I envision better life, I'm trying to get my cheddar right. I'm writing at a different height, my writing is a different bright. That's cold for my words, shine bright and you can't dim the light. If life's a bitch, then I'm assured what this pimpin' like. I'm sipping light, niggas want me dead so I'm gripping pipe. Keep one in their head, it's on sight, they don't wanna fight. I'm greasy with the can, but with these hands I get like Kimbo Slice. Real nigga in command and I'm living life. Watch who say they got your back, they probably got the knife. And when you locked in the system, that's a different fight. Then white folks take all of your rights. Control when you eat shit, turn on the lights. But what you supposed to do when your kids can't turn on the lights? Think we can't text, so we shooting kites. Never stop my roll when we shooting dice. But wasn't nothing sweet and spice, I grew up butter rice. The place I'm staying had 100 mice. Teach me how to adapt to life. Bring my rally back to life. Catch who did it, clap him twice. Hit him with that Drake and take his life like the last slice. Vegas barely snubbled my heart cold like a bag of ice. Flow nice like Webby Fro from Savage Life. Stepping off the porch, wiping off granny lipstick. She know that I be in the field, so she don't knowledge the hit stick. I'm trying to make it out, ain't trying to end up no statistic. I'm on my grind, but I ain't let shit stake like a kickflip. I'm about to keep it stitch slip. I ain't saying I ain't did shit. Any nigga tellin' synthetic gon' get his wig split. Conducted business with hoes that's gon' walk the play till they get shin splints. I'ma ride this bitch, call life into the Rams bin. It's money over friendship, niggas die behind French tip. You chose sides, so stick with whoever you hop that fence with. The dope in the stats, cause the rollers tryna pinch it. They be gangsta on the net, but in person they get they chin split. They ask me why I'm violent. Where I grew up is killing every day, so I guess I'm just a product in my environment. Young bull shooting like Jordan out of retirement. I'ma light you up and put you out just like a fireman. Dope or soap, depend on who inquiring. My plug got the work for the low, he say he hiring. Smoke a bitch filling up the cars that we sliding in. We gon' make you a star when we find that rock that you hiding in. Real shit. Confined to a small place covered with desert and some tall gates. Behind that wall, either you gon' stand tall or lose all faith. I seen a nigga get blasted in the hall and lose all face. You got the right to remain silent, at least that's what the law states. Convicted off a soft case. I'm trying to hit the mall and ball, put my family in the heels. Trying to make sure that we all straight. Yeah, just trying to make sure that we all straight. They ask me why I'm violent. Where I grew up is killing every day, so I guess I'm just a product in my environment. Young bull shooting like Jordan out of retirement. I'ma light you up and push you out just like a fireman. Dope or soap, depend on who inquiring. My plug got the work for the low, he say he hiring. Smoke a bitch filling up the cars that we sliding in. We gon' make you a star when we find that rock that you hiding in.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it is the name of the song. K Trig. That was way, in my opinion, like that gave me more confidence. You know what I mean? And even some of the offbeat shit that you heard, it worked. You know what I mean? Like that's when it. There's times when it works and there's times when it didn't. For me, I like that track. Like it made me really listen to what he was saying. He had a couple little bars in there. I like that one.
I fuck with that one. His offbeat shit was it was more of a conversation.
Yeah.
It sounded like he was just talking to you.
Yeah.
Like he was just talking to you. So it made me like chime in.
It sounded more natural as opposed to forced. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's the difference between that in this song and in the other song.
Man, look, and he had a few bars in there. Like that's why I'm saying I know the talent is there. He said, I'm on my grind, but I ain't letting shit skate. I don't give a fuck about the kickflip. That was a cooler scheme. I fuck with that.
No, I like how he did that one. The beat selection, that was good. He chose a good beat that was able to let him tell his story that he was telling on the song.
And he wrote the beat.
Yeah, he did.
My only critique: find an engineer that finds your sound. Because I still feel like sonically he could have sounded better. You know what I'm saying? Like the right mix to that, the right
reverb here, or the right echo there,
reverb,
or the right taking the beat out here, or you know what I mean? Like
the right compressing, like compressions and all that. Like, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Find an engineer that finds your sound. That's like, hey man, look, we should take this out here. We should do this here. We could do this here. Like a lot of artists, because I really fuck with that song. A lot of artists, period, find a beat, they rap on the beat, and then they don't got the drops. All that shit is not in the beat. That shit plays a big part in the listener's ear.
It does.
You might not catch it. As an artist, you might not catch it. And honestly, a lot of listeners don't even catch it. A lot of listeners don't even catch, oh shit, he dropped the beat right there. It's just so much, it just helps the story so much that you just, and then once you start peeping, it's like, oh shit, yeah, that was dope. That drop was dope. That reverb was dope. Because a lot of listeners don't know what a reverb is. They don't know what compression. They don't know what, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what all them different plugins are. But when they hear it, they know what it sounds like. Good music. So yeah, that's it. Just find that. Find it. But that song was dope. That song was dope. I like the message. I like what he was talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't disappointed. I was like, I hope we're not dumping this one too.
I was skeptical.
right from the beginning. No, he did his thing. So I like that
Man,
one. I felt he, in my eyes, and who the fuck am I? But in my eyes, he redeemed himself from the first one. I was like,
so is it
okay,
something you'll
okay,
play back? Is it something you'll
yeah.
play on Independence
That
Day
one is
or?
something. That's something that I would play for sure. That's the other one wouldn't be something that I play.
Gotta be honest. Hey man, y'all know what y'all here for, man. Bump it up. Make sure you send your music and your money. DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. What I tell every artist, man, it don't matter if y'all see us in here, it ain't too many people. Hey man, we double back on Thursdays. If Thursdays
Yes,
is
we do.
popping, we will play your shit back and still get you some feedback from the people. Cause they gonna talk to us. Whether they want to
Right.
do it or not, we gonna make y'all talk to us. We're gonna get y'all to talk to us. So send your music and
But
your
what
money.
I like that last song. That last song, I'm gonna put it in my playlist. You know what I mean? My Vegas playlist. I'm gonna put that in there. The other song, not so much. So
Facts.
when we do have time, and we have time when people are not donating to the cause, we'll play it. You know what I mean? We'll get to hear it, and a lot of times we'll have different crowds that tune in. So we've seen where shit has got dumped and turned around and got bumped, and vice versa. We've seen shit that got bumped or was right in the middle and not make it. So
Facts.
really depends
Facts.
on the audience. There's been a couple artists that three or four times I tried throwing a song in, and unfortunately, it wasn't successful any of those three or four times. But I be trying, Skinny. I be trying for these artists. I be
Definitely do.
trying.
Definitely try. Shout out, man. Shout out to y'all, man. DoWrong, what else we got up in here? We almost at
So
the hour mark. Y'all got
I
about
saw,
4 more
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. So I don't want this to be one of the last songs that we play. So if you want to fuck with us, it is 10 to spin. You can send it to the Cash App. It's $ DJ DoWrong. If you want the homie hookup, it's 3 songs for $25. Or if you want your video played, we'll play it for $20. Okay. This goes to when we have the live experience of Bump It or Dump It, which when's the next time we're having that, sir?
December 1st. Next
December
Thursday.
1st. You know what I like too is recently, and I give Lou her props where props are due. Lou has helped us bring a lot of artists into the building. You know what I mean? So to be able to have newer artists that we get turned on to, you know what I mean, it's dope. So if you haven't been able to experience the live in person experience of Bump It or Dump It, December 1st will be your next time to be part of that. We do go live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, just like we are right now. We got an in-house crowd. We got just all kinds of shit for you. You know what I mean? When's the next game night, sir? Next week?
Next game night next week. Well, I'm thinking about pulling up late this Friday, but I haven't promoted it because I don't know. So we may or may not be there. But next week for sure. Next week everything is back going. Game night, Bump It or Dump It, and the first official Wild Wednesdays hosted by Boss the
Boss?
Comedian. Hosted
Yeah.
by Boss the Comedian. I gotta reach out. I think Pootie is still doing it. We got Stevie Make 'em Laugh in the building. I believe Pootie Comedy is supposed to be in the building. DG is in the building. Um, and we still got slots for open for more comedians. So if you want to be
If
a
you a
part of
funny
Wild
motherfucker,
Wednesdays,
get
yeah, if
with
you think
us.
it's funny, get with me, man. Wild Wednesdays, hosted by Boss Comedian. It is our comedy night. Um, it's only $10 to walk through the door. We're not really trying to charge y'all nothing crazy, but we do want to be fair with our time. $10 to walk through the door, man. It's gonna be a few comedians there. So Wild Wednesdays is next week. That'll be the first one. After that, we're gonna try to do it every Wednesday or at least every other Wednesday. Um, we know that we are going into the holiday month,
Holidays.
so a lot of stuff will be popping off top of the year. So yeah, y'all just be on the lookout for all of that. With that being said, DoWrong, whenever you're ready, let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know I got you. Hold up. Let me well, let's do this because I just looked in the email and
It sound like money. It sound like money.
yes, sir. Shout out to Mikey VIP, DJ Mikey VIP. I see you tuned in, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. We're gonna complete the trifecta, sir. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna complete the trifecta, sir.
Okay. 3
You
for
know.
25.
Yes, sir.
Let's
So
go.
the homie hookup. So we won and one win, one loss, one victory, one challenge. We could say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's see if we can go with the second one to be up. Bump it or dump it. Don't be bashful. Get in the comments. Let's go.
Let's go.
You, I just wanna slow it down. You, I just wanna slow it down. Came from while I'm in it. For you good till you run, if you come, I ain't finished. Yeah. But baby, you baby, you, I just wanna dig you down. Baby, you baby. This little hoe doing tricks on the dick. She done fucked around and hit the splits on the dick. She gon' cook egg steak grits for the dick. She gon' fuck around and buy a blick for the dick. She ripped off the dick. She nervous. Yeah, I'm going deep. Oh, this shit it gets so personal. Yeah, I'm going deep. She getting weak cause I eat that pussy perfect. Oh, yeah, I make her nervous. Oh, in the sheets, she's a freak. You know what I mean? But baby, you, I just wanna slow it down. Came from while I'm in it. For you good till you run, if you come, I ain't finished. Yeah. But baby, you, I just wanna lay you down. Come and take your panties off. Oh, I ain't come to play around. Cause you know what I came here for, baby. You, I just wanna slow it down. You, I just wanna slow it down. Cause you know what I came here for, baby.
K Trig, Slow It Down is the name of the song. For me, I like when he's in his rapping bag better than his singing bag. However, I think I figured out what like it's missing like layers, like different harmonies. That's what it's missing. It's missing. It's missing.
Hey Trig, I hope you watching. I told you this before.
It's missing those layers. You know what I mean? And I feel like when he gets in his singing bag, he could come off a lot better if he worked on layering his shit. And when I say layering, like some lows, some highs, you know what I mean? Like just really who really does that? Who can we use as an example that really does something like that?
I can't say Perry yet because he do 40 voices. Babe Blue is probably the best person I could think of. That even when Babe Blue gets into his harmonies, when he sings, it's layers. You know, of course we fuck with Babe Blue rapping more than his singing for the most part.
No, but his singing is dope too. It blows me away when I'm like, oh shit, that's Blue doing that. But he like DB will do those layers. DB will hit his real
layers
low.
too, but I don't think DB has that high.
Right.
See, like so with Trig, his high need to be
mellowed
lower.
out.
Yeah. Like it
When I
can
say mellowed out, you keep singing it, but maybe it just feels like it's right.
sing it is high, but the engineer, if you have layers, the engineer could put them highs more in your background. Like when he got to the middle of his verse and he did like a lit harmony, you heard the echo, and the engineer kind of took that down, so it sounded like it was just in the beat. It just flowed more better with the flow. So yeah, layers is it. Layers is the only thing he missed is what he misses.
Yeah, I
Once
think
he
if
can
he
figure that out,
once
he
he
good.
redoes some, yeah, once he redoes, if he hasn't released some of this stuff, if he's willing to go back in and layer some of that shit, you know what I mean? My engineer charges what I feel is a reasonable amount. So if you want me to point you in the right direction there, I know somebody who will do exactly what we talking about. And there's no knock to your people who engineer your shit. It's just they need to take you a step further. They need to take
They
you a
need to take
step
you
further.
serious. They need to take you serious. Some situations you get in there with an engineer, and I think this is everyone. So I'm not gonna just say the engineers, right?
Right.
Majority of people be like, all right, you cool to take it. It's cool to take your money. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
think you're going to make it anyway. I don't think you're going to go nowhere anyway. So fuck it. Let me get your money until you get tired of paying me. Like that's the situations. For some people, it's literally a hustle. Like they will treat you differently than they will the artists that they really fuck with, the artists that they really think of. Like I say this when I was like first, when I did start trying to put my music out, I'd be like, damn, it seemed like whether it's a videographer, whether whoever I'm fucking with, it's like y'all don't fuck with me how you fuck with him. And
Right.
it's cool that we not homies. We don't have to be homies,
Right.
but clearly you don't feel like I'm that guy for you. So I have to move around. You know what I'm saying? I have to try something else because you don't feel like I'm that person. That happens. Like that's a hustler's mentality. Like period.
Right.
If I don't care what you're doing, if you selling drugs, whatever you do, if you're a hustler, you like, yeah, I'll take your money. I'll take your money and do it. Like I do it sometime with making an album cover. Like, all right, fuck it. I give you the most simple shit because I don't think you're serious about promoting this. But then when it be somebody that I know is serious, I might send them like 2 or 3 different versions of the cover. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
know that you're going to try a little bit harder. Same shit
Right.
Hitman said about beats. Like, I'm not giving you my best beats if you're not gonna do shit with it. But as soon as you show me you're gonna do something with it, hey man, here go another one. Here go another one. Hey, listen to this one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just find your engineer that believe in you, that take you serious.
How do you feel about that? Because I got mixed feelings about, because I always tell producers, look, send me the shit that you save for like your favorite artists that you fuck with, or if it's somebody like a hitman, I want that shit that you want to do something over. You know what I mean? Like I want, so like it's kind of where I'm trying to get at is I feel like if I don't get your best, why can't I get your best? Like why who are you to judge what I'm gonna do with the track or not? If I feel like I got a plan and I want to execute my plan, I want your best shit. I don't like lyrically, I don't want somebody to just give me some mediocre fucking rap. You know what I mean? I don't want that. But as an artist, that's a representation of me. So why would I just give them some bullshit as 16? Or if we go to artwork, because I do artwork too. I like I would give them my best. I'm not gonna, and I'm not saying you don't give your best. I just the mentality is what I'm trying to get at. I'm just because there's people who feel that way, and I'm the opposite way. I don't want that shit. I want your best. So what do I?
I am so I feel both ways about it. Like with Hitman, right? Hitman can play some shit that's okay to him, and it's surpassing a lot of other producers in the city. You know what I'm saying? And we got some dope producers. So I'm not just saying it's surpassing everyone, but it's surpassing a lot of other producers in the city. So it's probably not his best work, but it's still good enough or great enough. So I understand it. Like, so even when it comes with artwork, right? Like, I work on it, I do my shit. But I've dealt with people not putting down a deposit, right? So they like, hey man, I want to get some artwork done by you, right? And then so some of my artwork, nigga, I'll be working on that shit all day. Like, it might take you a whole nother day to get the artwork because I'm going through different fonts.
Right.
Nigga,
testing different shit, placing stuff, doing different backgrounds.
Placements is different, different backgrounds, all that. Like, it's just fun. Just fun alone. There's thousands of fonts.
Right.
Thousands. So just me going through the font, trying to figure out, hey, what font looks good? What font matches these words? What, like, it's a lot of shit going into it. And motherfuckers don't take it serious. Simple as that. Like, they don't. And I could tell that you're not taking it serious. So once I see that you're not taking it serious, it'd be like, hey, man, fuck this. Like, so I understand it from both sides. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like,
right.
Hey, no, I'm gonna give you my best shit. Like, every time you hit me, I'm gonna give you my best shit.
Straight up.
Well, if I'm doing $25 artwork, I'm giving you my best shit for $25, and then sometimes you don't even put in a deposit, and then sometimes you don't want it. Like, some motherfuckers won't even say, "Hey, man, nah, I wasn't. This what I'm not feeling to let you fix whatever it is." They're just like, won't do nothing with it.
Then that's where I would like that's a waste of my time. I'm spending all this time trying to put this shit together. Yeah, you still pay me and shit, but I take pride in these covers. I take pride in what I do. So
that's
therefore,
some people don't even send you a deposit.
Right.
Sometimes it just be like, "Hey, man, I want this, and that." Like, when people don't pay me, I normally put my tag on it. Like, when I send them the artwork, it's big ass Skinny all over that bitch.
Right.
Until you say, "Yeah, I want to pay for it," and I send it to you without it. Okay, Ziggy Steez. Let me get into that right now. You sent the song, my fault, bro. If you sent the song, I'm guessing you didn't send no money because
no
to get
opposite. It's the opposite.
So you sent the money. We don't got the song.
I don't have the song. I've been looking in my junk folder and I've been looking in my regular folder and I don't see anything. DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. It's right on the screen. Matter of fact, I'll do you a solid and I'll type it in this motherfucker too.
Yeah, man. So send the song. We got the money. We don't got the song. So you won't hear the money sound until we get the song, and then we're gonna get into it. But yeah. So when Hitman said it, I understood it. I understood it. The fact that you wrote out "dot" is crazy.
I just did that just in case they wanted to fuck with me. So I figured you could put it all together. You know what I mean? It all goes together. But no, I didn't want them to fuck with me. So
yeah. So yeah, I feel both ways about it. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying about, hey man, I'm gonna give a motherfucker my best every time.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when producers do that type of shit to me, where I don't feel like they sending me they best shit, and I try and I've heard other shit, I'll stop fucking with you. Like, I'll be like, all right, cool. You don't want to send me, that shit. You must not think that I'm really trying to do what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Like,
that goes back to me saying, get somebody that believe in you. When I'm saying, hey man, go get you an engineer that fuck with you and believe in you. Because that be the situation sometimes. I don't believe that. I don't believe he got it. I don't believe he the one. I don't believe, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever. Nah, I'm just gonna get this nigga this. That happens a lot. Hey, send your music and your money. DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. Cash App $. DJ DoWrong. We are in overtime. You got to put some points on the board to keep us going. There's points on the board, but you have not sent in the track but we can put a play in motion. So we can't spin nothing without the music. There's no way for us to do it.
I wish I was that talented. I'm pretty talented, but I'm just not that talented. So while we wait for the song, is there a backup we can do just in case for some reason? I mean, I'm getting everybody else's shit, so it's not like it's something on my side.
So this weekend is something crazy going on, so we can do this real quick.
You make that shit?
No, I don't know who made it. Oh, teacher sent it to me like that.
I like that shit.
I like it.
It was real cinematic feeling. It was real cinematic feeling. So look, what I was gonna say is while we're waiting, I saw somebody post a new song and it was a different style for him. And I wanted to play it. I said, man, I need that. Send that to me. And sure enough, because motherfuckers fuck with your boy, he sent it to me. I don't even know if it's out. I saw like 29 minutes before we got going that he released like a little video of the performance or something. But anyway, I'm going to play it. Let's see if you heard it. It's different for him. Bump it or dump it. I liked it. Let's go.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the flyest of them all? Him. When she wanna hit the mall, who the fuck do she call? Him. When she wanna have a ball, who the fuck is she calling? Him. Who the fuck is she calling? With me, she never starving. With me, she never calling you. Give me all of you, I give you all of me. She put her all in me, she be all on me. She love our chemistry, she love our history. She love it all, she love it all, she love all of me. She gon' do what I say, and she gon' say please. Gon' shake that ass to daddy. And she gon' get on them knees every night at the crib. Let me show you how I live, yeah, yeah. We live in lavish, shorty the baddest. We drop the fastest, whips in the city. Shorty so pretty, I bought her lilies. Her head go silly, she my little mini, yeah. She my little mini, yeah. Shorty so pretty, yeah. I bought her lilies, yeah. Her head go silly.
Mr. Him, 1, 2, 3 is the name of the song.
I'm shocked.
That is Mr. Him?
Yo. Dumb! LeVon Kid, so funny. I'm shocked.
The reason why I like it is because I like Mr. Him as a character. You know what I mean? Like if you know anything about his music, he's definitely a character for show. And I like it was different for him. I'm not saying he was over singing his ass off. You know what I mean? It was real simple. But I don't expect, and I'm just speaking from experience, I don't expect nothing like it was mind blowing because it was different. But was like, damn, that's Mr. Him.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that to be him. I like how he started. whatever. Him.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that first cadence. I'm in the middle. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm in the middle, but I'm thoroughly impressed. I like Mr. Him as a performer. I like Mr. Him as a character. I like what Mr. Him can do when he's in the building. Because I'm not really into the ratchet music like that, he's not my go-to.
Right.
But I like what he can do. Like, we had him at a Creating Culture. Performance-wise, getting the crowd involved, doing his shit, he do his livest. He's definitely someone that you should book. And in this game, you have to know who's a performer and who's just good to listen to.
Right.
Who just is neither.
Hey, so we're finally able to put something together. I'm sorry.
It sound like money. It sound like money.
Yes, sir.
It sound like money.
All right.
Let's go.
Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's go.
Well, boys, it's the jackpot this time.
Since I just play with rocks, now we gang got his in the socks. She don't go for buys, I'm proud of those. On this bus out the scene, got a lot of those. If you reach, we leave you with all kind of hoes. She a little hoe, fuck with her on the low. The pussy make dough, I can knock it for sure. Till they keep on your clothes and just open your throat. You sip a lot of that. I lost count with this purse, I just toss it back. Grab her throat, pull her hair while she throw it back. You talking about game, I got posts for that. How do you host in my name and I don't react? It's really these bitches ain't shit. Ask me how long till I empty the clip. If I say 5 seconds, you know what that is. If I get a bitch, do you think you can get her back? She gon' pay, I'ma send her back. If I slide in this town now, whipping the phone, she sitting there. I'm the nigga, get the fuck on my dick. Caught an apple, I'ma give him a stick. Shawty taught me cause I like how she twist and staying.
Come for the dump it, let us know something.
Yeah. But with it all, bitch, I ride, I'm a chopper. We send the shots, she need more than the doctor. Sting left from records, she turned to a lobster. I got a pay cause she did us a problem. Yeah. Said I got a pay cause she did us a problem. Yeah. But with it all, bitch, I ride, I'm a chopper. We send the shots, she need more than the doctor. Hold the stick. I'm gonna go with a bitch. Pop me a perk, I wanna talk on the phone. Reaching my chain, watch your cash and get close. Got her a bag and she letting me fuck. This whole thing, so it's best not to touch. Fuck out for shit that get knocked down the bus. Walk down on niggas with digging they tub. This shit ain't out of your league, you adjust. I rub my hands where her weed while I thrust. She run like a levy, I ride like a Chevy. All of these pots ain't no good cause of resin. Talk about Weezy, the pull up from Weezy. Color purple, my cup looking like Sealy. I do not think that we on the same page. Throw up some shit that you probably just say. She ain't my kid, so I gave her a raise. Gang on my back, I ain't care with a way.
Came out the trenches. I'm out of my boots, I'm rocking Da Vinci. Don't try to play me. My chicken figure itchy. They come in the reaper, I go and get them. I'm a boss, so I can make a bitch happy. They cross me, they ain't never happy. Came a long way, nigga, just imagine. New pack came in, nigga, yeah, I'm taxing. Nigga ain't fucking with me, I'm smoking the best of the tree. Sipping the beat, hold on, I walk down the beat. This shit ain't free, 40 you putting to sleep. I'm sipping on this shit got me geek. This money is out of his reach. I told the bitch I'm out of her league.
We still got a minute and 40 seconds.
Hit me with an AK, he gonna more than first. They gas and I'm smoking propane. Fuck down for this, like my like cream. If you didn't ever think about trying my game. My bitch give me kiss, but I told him no, he can when I fuck from the back, I'ma pull in your brain. Had to give dope D something like cocaine. Yeah, made it out the bottom, had to go to the face. Really by pepper. My nigga carry predator way up with it up. I need a lot of the touch me, I'm up. Put a president, that was on your door. I'm fucking on bitches, don't show them no love. I'm straight out of mud, I start them now. He hating that nigga, won't give him a crumb. I'm shitting on niggas like I got the run. Double my chop. This is the house, ain't more than the dark. Asking who hotter, ain't nobody hotter. Where I'm from, hotter than lava. Hotter than lava. Oh, these doubles around the top. This in this house, ain't more than the dark. This in this house, ain't more than the dark. You know I ride my chop.
I just want to say
we still had 32 seconds, but I figured he wasn't gonna say too much more. Was the hook mumbled, or am I just missing something? Is the hook mumbled? Because I sure did try to follow along. Like, I don't know.
I just want to say I hate everybody that didn't tune in tonight.
Yeah, I do too.
All of y'all,
it's their fault. It's
all
their
of y'all
fault.
are pieces of shit. There's no way I had to listen to all that. Oh my god. I was so bored the whole track. And then
The beat was
somebody else
dope.
came in.
But the tone what
Listen,
was
he was mumbling, and then I was just like, it sounded like the nigga was like literally
on some Percocets or something. He was having problems.
Yeah, like he was. It sounded
he was
like
falling asleep while he was.
bro. You know how like when your kids trying to talk to you because they trying to keep themselves woke, and they just keep on saying like little shit that you don't understand at this point. Like that's what the whole song sounded like. And then somebody else came in with a different tone, and the beat, like, it never changed. It had no breaks. It had nothing that can even keep my attention. And then a new tone come in, and it was like, I don't even care if you're good or not. I don't want to be here no more.
Right. That's pretty much what Vaughn said too. He said, "I'm bored," and it's. Yeah, I was feeling that way too. But me and you together is only one, so we still would have only had 2 dumps. We still would have had to like. I did my part. I cut it at.
I got 2 people in my house that I feel like don't love me today, because they normally would have said something.
They normally would have said something right off top, but they was like, "Nah, you must have pissed them off or something."
They just
Damn,
made
Skinny.
me sit through that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had to just sit through that. Like, I am so. I already be tired. Like, I already be on here, bro. Listen, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I normally get up at 4, but I normally get me a nap in somewhere. I've been legit moving around since 5:45 this morning, and then that gets sent in. Like, nigga, this is low score. It sound like money. It sound like money.
I figured that might wake you up. That might wake you up.
Sound like money.
He felt like he was about to go to sleep on us, but I think that just woke you up, huh?
Yeah,
I think that just woke you up, huh? So let's see. Let me just make sure this is the right one. This is the right one. All right. I appreciate this dude for fucking with us. He's somebody we ain't seen in a few weeks, but we're used to seeing him on a Tuesday and Thursday basis as far as tuning in. So let's see what he brings to the table. He usually brings people to the table. I'll give you a hint, Skinny. Get in the comments, bump it or dump it. Let's go.
God.
We got work for sale, did it all for profit. We keep clientele, you niggas just watching. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. Do it all for the love of dollars. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. Do it all for the love of dollars. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket.
For the love of dollars and my sons and daughters, I wake up every morning and hustle harder. Just to another bum that the gut is sponsored. Feel some type of way, run up, partner. Ready for war. Neglecting these whores in a Chevy from 74. Been on my grind, keep them supplied. Just hit my line if you ever need more. Yo, 10 roll joints in a Newport box. Lungs probably look like burnt pork chops. Rest in peace, like smiles. I used to shortstop. All his customers, now I'm getting even more guap. Some do it for the love, some do it for the cash. Not sure what I do it for. This is all I ever had. Got a call from my nigga DPs. Said he got a lick for at least 3 keys. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we need before this album release. Look, hand-to-hand sales, no handouts. Independent, we went that route. Made the labels cause suck the dick. Still on deck like I love this shit.
We got work for sale, did it all for profit. We keep clientele, you niggas just watching. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. Do it all for the love of dollars. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. Do it all for the love of dollars. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket.
You know my bitch is gone, put it in my pocket. You see this vehicle, get bitches out of pocket. So when you see me, folks, throw up that Playboy bunny. And holla PGO, cause I'll be all cross country. Started off with that track bitch. Strip club, I was getting it in. Graduated to the tall girls. Now my pocket's full of them Benjamins. Pockets full of dead presidents. The only dead weight that can hold me down. That's purse first, and that's ass last. So wake the game up, my hoes get down. All of them on autopilot. That mean they sticking and move. This ain't no Mickey Mouse pimpin'. None of my bitches get goof. I'm talking lips, hips, and them fingertips. Break a trick for everything they got. Send that shit right back to a pimp.
We got work for sale, did it all for profit. We keep clientele, you niggas just watching. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. And my bitch, she go, put it in my pocket. Do it all.
Oh, whoa, skip. Really, skip. Let's stop it. Skip, it's my turn. Mike, bleep. Thank you.
Skip. I know that was West was on there. Let's see, I think it was Muggsy. I think is the other artist, and then DB was on the hook. I think that's a few years old, if I'm not mistaken. Kinetic Beats sent that in, and I think that was
a few years old.
Commission. I want to say that was the Commission. So why'd you dump it?
It sounded old. Like that's really why I dumped it. It sounded old. I wasn't feeling the hook. It was, I don't know, like put it in my pocket. Like I don't know. And then shit, it just sounded old. Like that sounded like an older West. Like I think West.
His tone sounds different now.
Yeah, it sounded. Yeah, that's just it. It just sounded outdated to me. It just sounded outdated. And
I saw on there. He said it sounded sped. He said it sounded sped up. The beats per minute on here was at the 0%. So I mean, I didn't turn it up or turn it down. So
yeah, it didn't sound. I wouldn't know what sped up sound like. But sped up, but you slowed it down. I wasn't
feeling it.
Nah, I wasn't into it. This goes to what I was saying earlier when I was like, how I find artists is what I'll be wanting to hear from them. And don't get me wrong, I fuck with DB. And I'm only saying DB because that's the first person I heard on this track.
Right.
I'll be wanting to hear.
You want to hear that song that they just put?
No, I want to hear with DB. I'll be wanting to hear. I'm your big homie. No, I'm playing. With DB, I'll be wanting to hear the smooth lovey-dovey type shit. Outside of when you send me the song, that's forever my shit. We should be making love. Outside of that, the first time I heard him was on Smoke Project. Smoke had sent me some early work with him, and I was like, "Oh shit, who is this dude?" Yeah. I want to hear more of that from DB. I want to hear more of that.
He's definitely.
I want to hear more R&B from DB.
Right. He's definitely, in my opinion, he's definitely evolved from that time frame, from his last project to the shit that I've heard. So he's definitely on.
But I could tell that song was old. So this is not even comparing the two. Of course. Because I know that song was. I could tell that song wasn't up to date. Yeah. So that's Dorilla. Why you call him Dorilla? That is so funny. Dorilla. Yeah, hey man, bump it or dump it. Make sure you send your music and your money, DJ DoWrong at gmail.com, Cash App $DJ DoWrong. We are in overtime, man. So it's 10 to spin, 10 to put some points on the board. Once you get some points on the board, we keep this thing going. If you don't put no points on the board, DJ DoWrong will spin another record. We will get up out of here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the last 2 tracks really made me want to go to sleep. I am like, what do I do? I wanted to just put DoWrong on the screen, and then I just talk to y'all, and then I just doze off from here and there. But,
so look, I'll play one more song to give him one last opportunity before we get on up out of here. So get in the comments, bump it or dump it if you want to keep us up later. Skinny wants to go to sleep. He's covering his face already. Let's keep him up longer. You just got to spend 10 to spin, $ DJ DoWrong. Send your MP3 and MP3 only to DJ DoWrong at gmail.com. But in the meantime, in between time, get in the comments. Bump it or dump it. This might be the last one for us. Let's go.
Man, this shit wild. All I did, all I've been through. Homies in jail doing time. Homies in the grave. Just wonder how the fuck I'm still here. How I survived.
How did I survive? I don't even know. I had my back against the wall with my heater though. Take a look up in my eyes, never see a hoe. I put my pride to the side so I can get the dough. So let them know that I survive. I don't even know. I had my back against the wall with my heater though. Take a look up in my eyes, never see a hoe. I put my pride to the side so I can get the dough. So let them know. How did I survive? I remember selling dicks, collecting vibes. He told me hitting licks, it wasn't wise. He was right to my surprise. Me, I wasn't a nigga for advice. I'm out here with my niggas living life. We gon' get it on pride. In a party if a nigga wanna fight. Dirty throwing less, I'm throwing right. We gon' make them pay the price. On my mama, we ain't doing it for stripes. These shells up in our pistol, it just feed our appetite. And tonight, I'm loaded. I got it if they want it. Don't ever think I'm slipping, bitch, I'm on it. Now show me my opponent. That's that shit that really gets to me. How am I gon' leave the streets when this shit got me mentally? I put it all in beats. Chasing dreams, can't fall asleep. I'm trying to make a meal before they cover me with sheets. If it ain't DTV, then I don't really deal with niggas. If I wasn't rapping, I probably would've killed a nigga. I don't even know. I had my back against the wall with my heater though. Take a look up in my eyes, never see a hoe. I put my pride to the side so I can get the dough. So let them know that I survive. I don't even know. I had my back against the wall with my heater though. Take a look up in my eyes, never see a hoe. I put my pride to the side so I can get the dough. So let them niggas know. How did I survive? I'm busting down these packs, I'm getting hot. Hit the streets, apply the hustle, gotta burn. They tell him take his time. Ain't nothing in these streets but the stop. But all my niggas eating, we survive. Had to sacrifice my time just to make another dime. 9 to 5 wasn't busted, had to slide. Now I got it all, just hit the line. These niggas out here snitching, giving time. I can't get jiggy with it. I be by my
only with this in me, you got 50 in it. Better use your mind or it's the ending, nigga. Gotta talk to God, it's some shit that's on your mind. Death over designer, we gon' make them lose his pride. Boy, you swimming with them sharks, you won't survive. It's too deep up in them trenches for you to climb. Murder on the rise, close case, homicide. That's why this blicky with me now up in his ride. I'ma let these bitches fly. As soon as he cross the line, I won't get these niggas tired. I survive, I don't even know. I had my back against the wall with my heater dough. Take a look up in my eyes, never see a hope. I put my pride to the side so I can get the dough. So let them niggas I survive, I don't even know. I had my back against the wall with my heater dough. Take a look up in my eyes, never see a hope. I put my pride to the side so I can get the dough. So let them niggas know.
Young Mills song's called Survive. Who else was on that, Skinny?
Crazo.
Okay.
Shout out to Crazo, Young Mills, DTV.
What'd you think of that track?
I fuck with that track. This project is cool to me. Like I fuck with the project. I'm biased. It's Young Mills. You know what I'm saying? So I'm biased. Like I'm honest when it comes to that.
But you also give honest feedback.
I always give honest feedback. So he still get it raw and uncut. Mills gets it the worst from me when it comes to like
as anybody should.
Because he, you know what I'm saying, like that's my nephew. So he get it
straight up.
Horribly. My favorite track on there is the last track. And that's because the message.
I almost played that one. It was between this one and that one. I almost played that one.
Yeah, the message is crazy. What is it? The power of God, proud. Damn,
or the people of God.
The people of God.
Of God.
That's my favorite track. No, that's my favorite track. It's not. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, right? Like, because it's conscious rap, right? And it's only a few Vegas artists that I know that can get away with giving you a message in the music. Mills, Kamikaze, this type of message. Mills, Kamikaze, Spitter P, Landlord. That's it.
I would have to throw Jovi in there too, like Group Home Baby, like what he was talking about.
Group Home Baby, but so it's rap though. Jovi give you a lot of melodies. I'm waiting to hear Jovi do more rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like more rapping. Them artists will rap and give you the message. Group Home Baby as a project, not even as a project. Group Home Baby song, crazy to me. By far, one of my favorite tracks.
I'm just talking content more than melody or rap. I'm more talking content.
Content, exactly. Niggas that can just give you content, that's who it is for me. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, that song is one of them. Like it's like really giving you a message, really conscious rap, really telling you what's going on in this world. And who we are as a people for real. That's my favorite track on there as far as that project goes. But Survive I like. Fun fact, I was not a fan of Crazo when I first heard of Crazo. Like I might have been low-key a hater.
Damn.
Like not like I for sure wasn't a hater, but I'm saying that like I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't win me over at first. The track that changed it was a remake. It was a remake. We played it on one of our shows, and then he ended up performing it.
I remember. Yeah.
That track made me go back. And I was like, okay, he do say some shit. And it wasn't crazy. I wasn't a fan of his style. I didn't feel like he was putting his feelings into the music. I felt like he was just rapping. Like he was saying some shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like some artists say some shit, but they don't put no feeling behind it. So it's like, I don't believe you. And I don't mean it to be gangster. It's just like, I don't believe that you feel that way. You could be talking about a female. You could be talking conscious. You could be talking gangster, whatever. It's like, I don't believe that you truly feel that way. I think that you are being fake on this track. Like, that's what it used to sound like to me. Now, that verse I like. Every verse he got on here, I like. Crazy shit. So they got the song that they performed at one of our event. No, it wasn't our event. I think it was at LeVon Kennedy event. What is it? What you think? What one of them tracks. And when I heard it at the event, I was like, but they had just recorded it that day. So they did a bad performance of the song because they didn't fully know it yet.
Right.
But now when I went and listened to it, I was like, oh, okay.
That's what they was trying to do.
Yeah, why would I? I was like, what the fuck are we doing right now? And then I just heard it on the album. So, like, man, dope project. Go listen to it. City of No Sleep, Young Mills, man. Go check that out. What else we got up and coming? Because, like, we at the end. 2 C's, Young Mills. Something else supposed to come out this month. Young and Hardbody supposed to come out this month. I just seen them. I don't even know what's going on with that.
That's about all that I know. I'm gonna keep stalking people's social media to see what new music comes out, you know. But like I said, I'm waiting for C shit to come out this week. I already got Mills shit, you know what I mean? So I'm staying on top of the game, man.
So if Didn't Know Money come through, we are gonna get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Let me say one thing before I get up out of here. Shout out to NBA Brody. Shout out to his team. His mom did say she's looking for people to help her. You know, doing whatever that they need to do. Reach out to her. She did say right now they don't have the money, so she's just trying to find a loyal team that's gonna really fuck with them. Shout out to that. And TNBA Brody recently just said on social media, "Hey y'all, finally a song that I like." And I'm like, well, nigga, well, what the fuck have we been hearing?
Right.
Because I thought we been liking it. So yeah, man. Shout out to Brody, man. Shout out to Brody. Shout out to the team. Shout out Young Mill. Shout out 2 C's. Big shout out to 2 C's, man, for the merch. And all that. You know, we appreciate it.
You didn't even tell him about the shirts. I mean, the shirts that we got were so personalized. I know
you did. You said they got your name on the front, and so we spoke on it.
Hey, I smoke weed, so
yeah, man. He gave us personalized shirts, man, with our name on it, Forever 100 in the back. Dope. I'm definitely gonna wear mine. Yeah, like I said, it was the first event I went to that I felt appreciated. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So shout out to Steve for that, man. Shout out to that. With that being said, though, we are about to get up out of here. We appreciate y'all. Keep rocking with us. We'll be back Thursday. Much love, man. And we are gone.
Rappers, we got singers, producers. Shit, it's Death Row, baby.
I got that shit up on me cause I got that shit up off me. Double dripped in water like I took a dip in Laughlin. They say the real die young, well how I skipped the coffin. I'm known for flipping shit, but I ain't related to a dolphin. I'm touching numbers on that scale, dog. I'm touching numbers on that scale, dog. I swear I'm pussy if them numbers on that scale wrong. I'm touching numbers on that scale, dog.
We gonna bring it back. We gonna bring it back. The Skinny.
I got you. It's a way for me to show my appreciation. In the box, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's from the gang, from me. Keeping the brand alive. Continue to stay authentic to what y'all doing. Vegas need y'all. Shit, I need y'all. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I appreciate it. Coming up. When I was young, we ain't had no platforms. We ain't had nobody helping us. We had to figure this shit out. So for y'all to be doing this, for not only just me, but the younger generation, helping them. So like I said, it's just a token of my appreciation. You know, y'all always supporting me. So, you know, this is just my way of giving back. You know what I'm saying? So